You want to be on now, so you're on. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, and I got to get back to work. Okay, so you got to let me work. Okay, Bubba. So say like, comment, and subscribe. All right, peace. Rice is not just a food in the Philippines, it's really a lifestyle. So let's get into it. The reason why Filipinos say rice is life. Filipinos just don't like rice, okay? They start training to eat rice like as early as they can chew. We're talking lugaw for babies, champorado for toddlers, then straight to sinangag and tapa for breakfast. And it doesn't stop with breakfast. Here in the Philippines, you learn that every meal should start with rice. Now, spaghetti is good, right? But add a scoop of kanin to it. Starch on top of starch, double impact. Okay, and speaking of lugaw, this was the first time that I had ever experienced the whole lugaw situation. Like, the first time my kids got sick out here, right? Queenie was, working with the kids, trying to get them better and stuff. And then her parents came over and her dad was outside cooking something. I've never seen him cook in my life, right? He's cooking something. I look in and it looks like dingy water with little specks of rice in it. And I'm like, what is that? Sir, respectfully. He's like, this is lugaw, Dean. You don't know lugaw? I'm like, no. he's like, no, you give it to the kid when they're sick and it makes their stomach feel better. I said, oh, wow. They gave it to the kids and lo and behold, the kids felt better because my son was throwing up like crazy. Papa Tibor gave him the lugaw and he was straight. So that's what I'm saying. Rice is like medicine. Rice is food. You know what I'm saying? Rice is for celebrations and rice is for when you ain't got nothing else. If you got rice, you all right. You might not have steak and all this other stuff like that, but as long as you got some rice, right, you're going to have sustenance for that day. That's how it is in the Philippines. They feel in their mind, honestly, if there was no rice in the meal, then they don't really feel full. They may be full, but they don't feel fulfilled. There's a difference between being full and being fulfilled. Pizza, hot dogs, all this stuff like that. In the Philippines, that's a snack, okay? In America, that's dinner. That's Friday night dinner, okay? No, not in the Philippines. Oh, you better put some rice by that pizza. Okay, now it's a meal. No, but y'all don't eat rice with pizza, do you?
I don't.
Some people might. You know what I'm saying? Tell me in the comments, do you eat rice with your pizza?
Maybe after they ate their rice meal, maybe they eat like one piece or two.
Oh, one slice of pizza like as a snack. It's a trip, dude. Like, it really trips me out, man. But I want to get into the history, okay? We've already gotten into the social paradigm when it comes to rice. We've got into the psyche about why they feel like rice is life, because they feel like they're not really full if they don't have rice. But let's get into the history of it. Even before the colonial times, the main crop that was in the Philippines, the main crop that was in Southeast Asia was kanin, rice, right? If they didn't have nothing else, rice grows wild here, okay? Some of the oldest rice terraces in the world are right here in the land of the Kababayan. Have you guys ever heard of the Banawu Rice Terrace? Well, I know my Kababayan have heard of it. I'm talking to the people that aren't from the Philippines. The Banawu Rice Terrace has been here thousands of years. Even before the colonial times, the people of the Ifugao built that Banawu Rice Terrace with their bare freaking hands and pure genius, like they were ancient engineers of the land. Then Spain came through and rice became both an export and a survival necessity. The people kept the rice growing, okay, to take care of their family, while the Spanish tried to flip it into gold. And during wartime, during poverty, all of this stuff, rice was what they could depend on. Rice held it down. Even when meat was scarce, Filipino families made their rice stretch. A bit of soy sauce, a fried egg, or dried fish will turn a bowl of rice into a feast, dude. Now we get into 2025 and we're gonna have a family dinner or something, and I'm telling Queenie to get all these different meats and all this stuff like that, and she's okay with that, but she wants to make sure we got a lot of rice. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do, how many people is in the family? About 18 people?
24. We are at 24 in total now.
I miscalculated. Dude, when we have family gatherings, Queenie and her aunties sit there and make about 4 to 5 containers of rice, like from the rice cooker. 4 or 5 of them. And in my mind, I'd be like, y'all not gonna eat all that rice. Oh, yes, they do. When everybody gets here, the first thing they go to, they get their rice first. Big old Mountain Bloom, bam. And then, they put their meat on there or whatever. And then the young ones, the growing boys of the family or whatever, they're coming back 2 and 3 times, getting more rice, putting it on the plate. And I'm like, damn, you're gonna turn into a piece of rice, man. You're eating so much rice. What's going on? But they love it, bro. Even me, I'm starting to eat rice more. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as they know. But I eat a lot of rice. Okay, more than I've ever eaten in my life. I think I would eat rice like at least once to twice a day, right? Queenie eats rice 15 times a day, period. Okay, I'm not lying to you. Damn! All right. Yo, let's slow it down real quick, man. And if you've made it this far in the video, that means you're digging the vibe, you're feeling it. So I want you to do your boy a solid and make sure you smash that like, smash that subscribe, and not only to subscribe, but hit that notification bell so you can always know about all of our drops when we drop in this cool content about the land of the Kababayan, the Philippines. So, let's see. Did you do it? Okay, you did it. All right, let's get back to the show. Damn! We got to talk about economic reality, okay? In the Philippines, rice is the most accessible carbohydrate. And when you're feeding a family, of like 6 to 8 people on a budget, you need that stretch that food on out so everybody can get their tummies full. Are you basug? All right, we'll get some more rice tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? This is how they think, dude. Heck, 1 piece of tilapia and a big old pot of rice can feed everybody and still have leftovers. Okay? That's how they do it, man, because listen, as I said, the Kababayan don't put a lot of meat on their plate. They're not really big meat eaters like that, okay? So you can have like 1 piece of fish and break it up among a lot of people. As long as you got the rice to lay that fish on top of, everybody's happy. They cook. Even when we run out of rice, it ain't hard to get some more or whatever. It's sorry stores all over the place. Queenie will be like, we're out of rice now. And I'm like, oh shoot, okay, let me get my wallet. Let me get in the car. I'll go get rice for you. She's like, no, I'm just going to go around the corner and get. She comes back with a little bag of rice and she's like, we're okay now. I'm like, oh, okay, they sell rice everywhere around here. What do you call it? Tingy? What do you call that, babe?
Tingi. Just 1 kilo. Tingi in English generally means buying in small quantities or piece by piece.
Oh, okay. Tingy. Like a little thingy. In America, we would say thingy, but tingy, right?
Just 1 kilo ba?
Oh.
Like that.
And we do that a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Once I found out that she can just go around the corner and get a thingy, I'd be like, I'll get rice tomorrow. I'll just go to the sorry store. It made me get kind of lazy. She'll go, okay, babe. Next day, hey, we need more rice. I'll just go get another thingy. Okay, babe. On the 3rd day, she's like, look, we got to go get rice now. Well, all right, let's go get it. But that's really the culture here, dudes. See, in America, our staple foods are like breads and pasta. In the Philippines, ain't nobody trying to get full off no sandwich when kanin and sobao can do the job, right? Oh, and I just got hip. I just got put on to an awesome soup. I know you guys are going to say I'm late, okay, but oh my God, bulalo soup.
You never like soup, man, huh?
It was so good. Because see, in my mind, when I moved here, right, when I first came here, she's like, you want some soup? I'm like, I'm not 80. I'm like, why do I want some soup? Because see, in America, like old people eat soup. You know what I'm saying? Here in the Philippines, everybody eats soup. And their soups are amazing. Yes, I'm just now getting on to bulalo soup because for so long I had my mind closed. Like, I'm not old, I'm not eating soup. Man, we went to this restaurant. Queenie insisted. She's like, babe, try this soup. I tried the soup. The first thing I went for was the meat inside the soup. And I put my spoon through it. Man, it went through it like butter. I'm like, damn, what kind of meat is this? She's like, that's beef. I'm like, that's beef? Dude, they must have freaking boiled that beef for like 10 hours or something. It was so soft. I bit into the beef. I said, oh, that's good. And the bulalo soup, it kind of had like a earthy, kind of like herbal taste to it. It was just good, dude. It was really good. It was hot, right? And what did I put it on top of? My kanin. Got to, dude. You know what I mean? So that's one of my new favorites is bulalo rice. You guys all know who follow me. Y'all know I always liked sizzling bulalo. You know, the one that comes out with a little gravy and it's that's my sizzle sound effect. It's sizzling. I've always liked sizzling bulalo. But this was my first time tasting bulalo soup. And it is amazing. But once again, you put that on top of some rice. Okay, get your bulalo soup, get you some rice, put all that broth in there. Oh my God, you're gonna be mosokayo, man. Whether it's a birthday, okay, a barangay fiesta, or even a funeral, rice is always invited here in the land of the Kababayan. Rice is love, dude. Like, it's in the language, right? It's even in their humor. Have you guys ever heard of something called nagmahal, nasaktan, nagkain?
Nagkanin.
Right? Y'all know what that means? It literally means like you fell in love, you got hurt, you eat a lot of rice.
Just like you're stressed.
You're stressed, right? Stress rice. Okay. But nagmahal, nasaktan, nagkain is like, that's like more like a joke here, right? But like that's what I'm saying. Even their jokes are infused with rice. Filipinos do memes, TikToks, they write songs about rice. It's almost like in the Philippines, rice has a personality. You know, loyal, comforting, reliable. Even Filipino parents, they use rice to express love. Kumain ka na ba? That's rice language for I care. And let's not forget about the OFWs, okay, who pack rice cookers in their luggage like it's a safety kit or something, okay? Priorities much? Yeah, give me some kanin. Slowly but surely, I'm starting to get into the rice culture and I'm starting to eat it more and more and more to where now, I have to admit, I probably eat rice 2 to 3 times a day. And you might say that's not a lot, but that's a lot for a foreigner who really didn't eat rice at all. You know what I mean? My growing up, my life. But the Filipino dishes are really set to where they taste better with rice. That's how as a foreigner, you'll fall into eating a lot of rice because the dishes that they make here, they just go with rice. It is what it is.
Yeah, it goes. Even when you go to a fast food chain, right? Jollibee.
Oh my God.
There's still rice there.
Everywhere. Yeah. Even Jollibee, right? Fried chicken. Oh, they're going to give you a little bundle of rice. McDonald's, you're gonna get something, oh, you want this? Okay, they're gonna give you a little bundle of rice. I ain't never seen rice at McDonald's until I came to the Philippines, okay? That show you how important rice is. You're right, babe. Rice, rice, rice. That's why I felt like I needed to do a video explaining the importance of rice here in the Philippines. Food is like my third favorite thing here. My first favorite thing is Queenie, of course. I had to say that. No, just playing. My first favorite thing is you know, my wife and my family. My second favorite thing is, you know, the beauty that I am able to see here in the land of the Kababayan. And the third favorite thing, the third reason that kept me here is the awesome food. And you can't have awesome Filipino food without the rice. So that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all hit me up in the comments and let me know, what is your favorite rice meal in the Philippines? I really want to know what is y'all's favorite. Y'all know my favorite, sisig, sizzling bulalo, and bistec Tagalog. Now, tell me your 3 favorites in the comments right now. Other than that, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss none of our drops, and watch this video right here because YouTube says you should watch it. So watch it, dude. Damn. All right, guys. Peace. I'm out.